What mistakes do you see people make in establishing partnerships? What not to do, and what are the pitfalls that you should avoid, or what advice do you have for founders and marketers to do more or less in terms of partnership?
Less is more. I know it sounds like a cliche, but I think it really works in this case. If you're a smaller company and you're starting to explore partnership with a larger company, they're not going to come in and start to want to sign a contract with you, even if there's a really clear shared value proposition. They're first going to want to test into how it is to work with you and look at like really low stakes ways to do that. So the example I gave of a co-marketing event with Gusto and Synctera, that's a super low stakes way to do that. You know, you're putting down some events budget and some folks' time and maybe some travel, but you get to see how that relationship works. And if that's successful, you could do more and you could do more and you can do more. In the example of the Intuit partnership, there was a pilot that ran for a while because it was a deep API integration. But the pilot went to a small subsegment of the customers. And so you prove that you can treat those customers well, that the value is there, that the NPS scores are there before you go big. So you essentially have to sort of start small, pilot your way with a smaller, lower stakes program or a smaller subsegment before you can kind of go big. And you know, even though it feels like a bit of a crawl, walk, run approach, but the end result can be really powerful. And you're also learning more about your business along the way. As an earlier stage company, you might not be able to service all those customers. So it is a benefit for you as well. You don't want to open up the floodgates and then fold because you can't support them from a CS perspective. So it actually really, even though you might be chasing that revenue at the end of the rainbow, you should still really kind of start to crawl and walk your way into it before you run after the pot of gold.